All right, so this is gonna be a fucking funny one. Uh, I actually, I actually, this fucking Pedro asshole emailed me because he can't stand my goofing on him, right? And I get this email. You're seeing it right there. Here's my. I'm showing you. I'm showing you what this fucking faggot wrote, right? So, he challenged me to a boxing match. Look. I'm just gonna get right into it. And I'm gonna comment on it, and I'm gonna throw down the gauntlet. Right. This guy's reality and ego is so hurt, and he gets butt hurt at the drop of a fucking hat, and he this just proves that he's such a lying piece of shit, and he isn't who he says he is. Number one, he's a phony, and he'll do anything to keep that stupid channel. The only redeeming quality that he accomplished in his life, he will hold on to that. And I don't know. It's like it's actually, I think his channel is more important than fucking that little baby he just had that he fucking brags about in his full life. Like he's the only fucking one in the world, right? I swear to God, the channel, if you put his little newborn in front of him and this channel and he had to pick, I swear to God, and he'll tell you, no, I'm going to pick my newborn. But I swear to God, in the back of his mind, he's so egotistical and self-centered, and he's so much of a scumbag, he'd pick the fucking channel over the kid. That's what I think. So this is one of them fucking Drago, Apollo Creed situations in Rocky 4. You guys ever watched that shit? I wonder if Pedro even watched that shit. He was too busy fucking gangbanging in the ghetto back in the heyday. So, let's read his email. And I'm doing this because this just... you guys, you fucking dumb minions out there that believe that this guy is such a fucking holy roller, or he's a fucking goddamn saint, or, you know, he's truthful, and his whole... This proves his whole positivity and his bet on you bullshit is fucking fake. And there it is. And this just proves he's a fucking millennial whiner. He is the enemy. And you hear me when I'm saying this. This guy is the enemy, and he's a classic example, and I'm calling him out on it. He is the enemy of free speech. This is where we're at in 2021. You see how easily it is that you can trigger these fucking fools, and they go haywire. And it's so funny. You just fucking sit from afar. You get a crowd, and you watch this. And this is just pure comedy. So I put out that fucking. I called him out on his fucking gun, his fake gun story, which I still think it's fucking horseshit because he's a fucking moron. And I know he addressed it. Somebody said he did talk about you inadvertently in his live. And the funny part is this guy always explains himself in his live question and answer, whatever the fuck that is. He underhandedly mentions me without naming my fucking name, Pedro. Say my motherfucking name. You can't do it, you scumbag. But you watch every one of my videos I make about you. You examine it. You know that you and your sponsor take it apart, and I can tell that you listen to it, because why? After I goofed on you with the fucking call and you took off your fucking number, now you have some fake one that you give out, whatever, and it's not. You can't just call in now. You don't talk about your life anymore. We don't get any fucking baby pictures of you going in a fucking mall and talking about how your fucking Aunt Hilda comes over this weekend. We don't get in personal with Pedro Doordash because it's fucking boring as shit, and it just makes a fucking poop video every time it comes out. But no, this guy, he wants something. He wants to redeem himself in life. So what he does is he makes a YouTube channel. And the funny thing is, he claims that I want attention. He claims that I want attention. But here's the funny part. Let's think about it. Now, let's see if all you stupid minions out there can put this together and wrap it around your brain. If I wanted the actual fucking attention, other than monetizing my goddamn fucking YouTube channel Okay? That's it. If I can't monetize my YouTube channel, I don't give two shits about any of you. I don't fucking care. I'm doing it for the fucking money. That's it. It's a passive income stream. It's about one of many. It's about one of many. And the funny thing is, Pedro, I told you in the email response that I actually had a bet going on, and I won the bet. That's what this channel, it's a fucking joke. That's what this fucking channel's about. So, yeah. What was I saying? Fuck, what was I saying with this guy? I mean, this is all over the place. This is too funny. So let's read his fucking goddamn fucking email. So he didn't like the last video I put out where I called him out on his fake gun story. So the guy always, anyway, to recap, he's been ignoring me for the longest time. But what I do is every time I have a poop video on him, or I have a crank call with him in there, I send him the link because this stupid asshole puts his fucking email in his channel. So like they all do, you can get a hold of these turkeys real easy. They're not hard to find. You can torture them a little bit, and so I'll send him the fucking link. And you know what the funny part is? This Tanner guy, this Tanner Markley, which he's as much as I can't stand that guy. The funny thing about him is he gets wound up too, but I think he's on a little bit more level. He has thicker skin, and he actually has a sense of humor, and he goes back and forth with me, but I don't think he fucking, because I have some of his emails too. I'm not going to go over him, but it's nowhere near how Pedro is just so like, motherfucker, this son of a bitch. I got the one person on YouTube fucking making these crank call videos and making these fake live call-ins and saying he's the troll, and he makes fun of me, and oh my God, I can't take it. I just want to, Pedro, do me a favor. Next time I put out probably this video and probably another video, can you do yourself a favor and watch a reaction to it? Can you do a reaction to it? You don't have to say my name, but the reason why is I want to see how fucking red your face gets. That's what I'm... I bet this motherfucker has to be on fucking blood thinning medication because his blood pressure's so fucking high after he fucking clicks on one of my videos, and he's doing everything he can. No, I can't say his name. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, but I'm a sick motherfucker, and I'm just a lying addict, and I have to. I'm going backwards now. So he has his fucking sponsor on the speed dial, and he's, he probably talks to his high school girlfriend, the one he knocked up with the kid and everything, and he's like, what would you do, and she's like, she can't give him any fucking advice because she's like fucking, a kid herself. It's kids having kids, right? And it's like she can't guide him. So he doesn't have a father, so he can't go, hey Pop, what do I do with this guy? Because I put it together in my head that he's a fucking bully just because he says negative things about me and he disagrees with what I have to say. And so it's like a big fat zero there. He doesn't have anything to go by there. So what he does then, he goes back to his gangbanging days. He goes back in the ghetto, and he gets back with his fucking drug dealers, coke dealers, and all that shit. That what he did. Y'all know. And he looks to those people for advice, and the only advice they could give him, no, you need to fight this guy, man. You need to challenge him to a boxing match, man. That's how you take care of it. That's how we roll in the street, motherfucker. That's what he does. So that's where we're at. That's his, you see? And he can't go to you minions, your fucking followers, for any fucking credible advice because you're all stupid. All you're doing is, you rather watch dramatic videos about pickup drop off, and you rather sit and fucking go back and forth on the computer because none of you are fucking have any balls to make a channel of your own or say anything that could put you out there as a fucking target. None of you do. So you just sit back, enjoy it, and you prop up his likes, his subscribers, and he gets his AdSense check. Which that's what you're for. You're just spokes in the wheel. You're fucking nobody to him, and that's what the funny part is. Just like you're nobody to me. This is all business. We're actors on a platform, and I fucking reeled this turkey in. I finally got to him again. I got to him, and he fucking actually comes right out and gives me a fucking screen capturable fucking. There it is. Okay, he claims he didn't fucking he claims he ignored me the whole time, but I knew this motherfucker couldn't ignore me because you can't. Because it's funny, Pedro. I know you're fucking laughing at it, but you can't appear that that I'm getting to you. But I'm getting to you. I know that. So let's read his video here. So, how does this asshole know that I just got 1,000K subscribers? I wonder why. Because you know what the funny part is? Immediately when this fucking thing, I got this message. I'm like, oh, 1,000K. I'm like, all right, I won the bet. I finally won the goddamn bet with a friend of mine. Okay? Who has a large YouTube followers with more subscribers than fucking Pedro. We go way back. So he bet me that I couldn't make the most repugnant content and for clicks and likes and whatever the fuck. I couldn't get monetized at 1,000. But he's like, you got to put some really repugnant, low, disgusting, derogatory shit, and it just kind of, makes fun of the whole YouTube thing. And just see if you can do it. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a fucking bet. So guess who I picked? Guess who the fuck I picked? Pedro Doordash Santiago, the king motherfucking Wales vagina. There he is. So this fucker's been following me and blah, blah, blah. I told you we go, back in March or whatever last year, he subscribes to my channel. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy driving around? And he reached out to me. That's the funny part. But he'll never let you all fucking know that, right? And he's giving me, he liked, because when I toned it down, I was just doing this, when my business went under, I resorted to this briefly for side money, and it was cool because of COVID and shit. You really couldn't do much, but you kind of have to move on from it. But so I would just like oh my god. So I guess this is clickable. Like people like watch this shit. I'm like, fuck it. I was bored out of my mind. So he liked some of the stuff I have to say, right? He liked some of the stuff I had to say, and I'm like, cool. And then I started, I subscribed to his channel and I started listening to his bullshit. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of bullshit. Like, really, dude, you're Tony Robbins of the GigTube community. I'm like, you're picking up and dropping off, and you download an app on your phone, and I got so repulsed by like what I was seeing coming out of his channel. I'm like, all right, yeah, dude. Then I went underhandedly make some digs and videos and shit. Then I just went all out fucking nuclear because I'm like, what? This is such bullshit. This guy is such an idiot. He's such an idiot. So that's where it all started. And then he makes his underhanded digs about my homeless fucking videos because I can't stand the fucking homeless population. I think they're fucking below this guy. I mean, they're just, their inability to do for themselves is what is the disgusting part about it. And the city here in Austin props it up. So he left some comments about that. Why don't you try talking to him? I'm like, you stupid fuck. I'm like, I did try talking to him. And then I just basically laid into him. I said, look, I don't respect you. I think you're a jackass. Like, just, if you don't like what I have to say, just unsubscribe and fuck off. Like, I fucking told him that. And he did. And that was the last time I heard from him until I started making all these fucking videos, right? These dumb, mindless fucking videos that were fucking designed on purpose, Pedro. But it's not phony. That's actually how I feel about you and your fucking crap that you put out. And and your intellect level and how stupid you are. That's all fucking truthful. But I'm like, nope, I got an honored bet here. And I fucking won. And my buddy knows who the fuck I'm talking to because he's listening. It's all fucking funny games, right? So this guy found out for some reason. Congratulations on the 1K. I told you I would help you, and I clearly have. What the fuck is that? I told you I would help you, and I clearly have. Okay. Remember when I said to you, you use my likeness, hashtags, and content to get views and attention. Honestly, I honored you. I'm honored you spend so much time on me. Okay. That's a good compliment. I'm a nobody, yet you treat me like somebody. Oh, so he's being humble. It's hilarious. Oh, that's interesting. You see how he put that? He says he's a nobody, but the way he comes across, he thinks he's somebody. So yeah, see how he kind of lies there? See how he's a fake humbleness? We both know you would have 0 views without me. That's interesting. Okay, so I'd have 0 views. So So see how these egotistical fucking snowflakes are? Like, when it gets to a level like King Pedro with his fucking whatever thousands of subscribers that, he fucking bought and paid for. I mean, let's face it. We all know how that happened, but, you people are stupid enough to think it's fucking organic. It's not. But he thinks my channel is all about him. And this is the fucking egotistical fucking part of reality that, like, oh yeah, a certain portion is about him because of the bet, but the funny thing is, the most views I get are from my fucking drumming videos and the fucking, when I go over that Elisa's Strike Pro kit. They're actually from my fucking firearm videos and all these other ones, and I do travel videos. I go all over the place. This guy can't do it because he's a fucking slave to fucking DoorDash. He never gets out of his goddamn fucking city if it isn't to work. Yeah, I saw he went to the fucking West Virginia or Pennsylvania and do some fucking that, but he's still working. He doesn't have that luxury. So, like, where is the, I do these crank video. I mean, where the fuck is he thinking that my channel is based on him? It's a portion of it. But all my views, if you go into my fucking thing, they don't come from fucking solely his fucking videos where I shit on this guy's face. But hey, okay, well, hey, you gotta have your ego in check. I get it. So, of course, okay, so my whole channel is about him. All right, I have 0 views. Okay, got it. Okay, let's get through this. So I remember the video you put out saying you wanted to hit 1K for the monetized check. Yeah, that's right. I did say that to you. Well, sir, you did it. Okay, that's why we all are doing it. Do you fucking think it's a business just like anything? You treat it like a passive income source. That's why you're doing it. You wouldn't be putting out videos every fucking day. You wouldn't be doing what you do if you didn't get paid for it. And if you didn't get paid for it and you were doing it, man, you really have no life. You're a fucking moron. Because, the reality is, sir, you don't care about any of these fucking people that you're seeing that you care about. It's kind of, we know how you addicts are. We know how people are. We know how humans are. So anyway. So look at this guy. Here it is. So, well, sir, you did it. Thanks to me. Look at him look at him patting himself on the back. That's what they all do. See, Tanner would say the same thing. That Hannibal, big-lipped fucking idiot would say the same thing. If Joe Gig had the balls and he had a set and he actually could speak, he would say the same thing. They all do. They all hide behind their little fucking YouTube channel, and they're afraid of people like me because I'll come right down on you. I'm not afraid of you, I'm not afraid of saying what I think. I don't care if anybody fucking likes it, right? Look at him. We all started our channels at the same time, and you did DoorDash content, and it went nowhere. Glad you found something to reach your 1,000K. Anyway, so he thinks he's responsible. Yes, I did do that shit briefly, but it was so dumb. I couldn't do the cookie cutter shit that he did because I couldn't do it with a straight face because I would make fun of myself for fucking doing it because I'm like, I can't believe I'm talking about this. This is such mindless shit. I gotta put more substance shit on here. Okay, I gotta make this more fucking comedic. I gotta make this entertaining, and I gotta go against the grain and go another way because, dude, if I would put up content like you, it's just all you're doing is putting up content. It's the same video fucking 300-400 times. You go to another guy's channel that's like yours. It's the same video 300-400 times. It's all these other fucking gig tubers like that fucking Hannibal asshole. It's that fucking Joe Gig. It's who else is popular out there? I don't even fucking know. I literally don't even subscribe to any of this shit, but these are the fucking turkeys that people sent me to fucking rip on. And I'm sure I'm missing a lot. But it's like, you all don't put anything original. Pedro, I'm fucking original. Take notice how many other channels are out there like mine. Go ahead, motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers that are his minions. None. Who has the balls to fucking call this guy out and fire shots directly? So there it is, Pedro. I got original content. You have unoriginal content, you cocksucker. Booyah! So anyway, he takes credit for my 1,000K. I don't know if he wants like a cut of something or whatever. But anyway, so this is the part that's funny and the purpose of this. I'm at 20 minutes here. Jesus, this is fucking... I love just going off on this guy. So Here's the boxing proposal. I have a proposal. I'll be in Texas in March, I guess 2022. I challenge you to a boxing match. Loser has to take down their channel. When I saw that, I just am like, oh my god, this is fucking funny as fucking shit. So apparently I got to this guy, and he's really mad and irritated, and he can't stand me, and he needs me gone. Okay, keep that in mind. And this is what he fucking comes up with. And he can't say my name. So clearly, I have more to lose than you. Oh yeah, you King fucking Pedro. Let me get a swig of the coffee here. I have more to lose than you. Okay, and this is when it gets funny right here. So he tells me his terms there. You know, we'll finalize the contract and everything, and get the purse money and all that shit situated. But it would be filmed for YouTube. Of course it would be. Of course. You see why he wants it? But he'd have to say my name. You know, he'd have to reveal my identity. Who is Darth Vader? Luke. You want attention so badly? Well, here you go. Accepting? I don't watch or entertain your bullshit. However, I'm willing to make a quick pit stop to end your ridiculous channel. You believe that? That is, I could not stop laughing at that. So, there it is. I want his minions, the fucking 4 people who are gonna click and watch this, and like, and then they're gonna be like, no, you gotta fight him, you gotta go do this, you gotta go to that boxing match. This shit, to this day I have to watch this, because this guy claims he ignored me. He's positive, you know. He doesn't go negative. You know. It's not about fucking money for this guy. It's just he wants to help and move the world forward. He wants to bet on you. He wants to set his goals. Well, this apparently is a goal of his, to get rid of me. You see how these fucking snowflake millennials go about it when they're challenged? I can't imagine college kids today in a classroom. Holy fuck. As soon as somebody like me goes in there and they question them, and they challenge the teacher, it's like the whole fucking pack of banditos gangs up, and no, we got to get rid of this guy. So you go to the dean, and then they kick you out of the college. It's like, then you're like, well, I thought like free speech meant it was an open forum. You could talk and discuss things and have a back and forth. But no, you mean you're just gonna kick me out of the school without, like, what? What's going on here? That's what this guy does. See, that's what he is. He the only way he gets power and control is sitting behind his computer, driving around by himself, and putting up these videos, and his best friend is the block button and the delete button. That's the only shield around you, Pedro. And you hear me when I'm saying that. You are a fucking nobody without that. And I'll prove it by my response to you. Okay? So, I don't know, this jackass apparently is going to come down here. I don't know what he's doing down here, but it's a decent trek from St. Louis, right? So, well, okay, whatever. So, he wants to film it for YouTube. First of all, that would be against YouTube policy. Nobody on YouTube you wouldn't be able to put it up how it would go down. Okay, because it's going to be reality. Okay. And, you know, it's like, it's violent, and that'll never fly. Okay, so... And clearly it's something you don't want to do for insurance purposes, and you don't want to put yourself out there, because I could potentially use it to sue you, and you could sue me. It's a bad fucking idea, okay, Pedro, to do something like that, because you know we hate each other. Okay, so it isn't going to be like a fucking, you know, it's not going to be a funny gag reel, okay, because you clearly are stepping over the line. And the funny part is, man, I know what he did here. He saw that video, and it was a knee-jerk reaction, like what he usually does, with his emotions got the best of him. And he flipped the fuck out, and he got on there it is, it's sent from his stupid iPhone. So he had to pull over in his car because he was so fucking hot and bothered and red by that fucking video I pooped on him on. His fake gun story, right? I got this immediately after that. And so this is what he comes up with. He wants me gone because he doesn't like what I have to say. Yet this fucking fool puts a fucking YouTube channel out there that's clickable. It comes up in search results, and there is pushback from other people on him, and he leaves his comments up, and he leaves. You basically leave yourself open season to the world by having a channel like this, for good, for bad. So instead of confronting it, this is what he comes up with. Private message that it just proves my point that he's a complete liar. He's not positive. He's not. He's just a regular guy like everybody else. He's human. He's got emotions, and he does get pissed, and he wants to come at me. I mean, look at right there. Right there is the goddamn fucking email. And there it is. So you be the judge of it. I did respond to him. I'm already at fucking 26 minutes. I got a kick out of this, so I waited a bit, and I gave him this long fucking email back, and I just fucking unleashed on him. I just unleashed on this fucking turkey. But I'm not gonna fucking go over it. And then after I responded back to this guy, I called him out. He goes, I just send him I just send him the fucking thumbnail just to fucking wind him up. And I basically said in a nutshell in my email there, and it's fucking long. It'll take me like a half hour to go over it. But I felt the need to just do it because I'm like, dude, this guy's kind of stepping over the line here. I wonder if he knows that situation where, I'm kind of towing the line here because it's YouTube, because you can't really, do the whole violent threat thing, but that's clearly what he's doing. But he'll never do it on YouTube, and I'll never do it on YouTube, because you got to toe the line on these liberal channels, on these liberal companies, these organizations that just can kick you off at the drop of a hat, like fucking Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub, all of them. This isn't a free speech forum. I can't really say what I want to fucking say to him, but I'm going to try to say this. I said back to him, I said, you're really crossing the line here. I mean, it's been fun and games this whole time, but this, my friend, wouldn't wind up good for you at all. That's the funny part. So I here's the thing. I accept your challenge, Pedro, but, the rules got to be changed a bit. If you are stupid enough to come down here, and I think I don't know, it's up in the air. You either could be bullshit, or you could actually, because I know you're stupid, so you might actually show up. So either way, I don't care. So if you show up, we'll set it up in March. You can come down here, but the thing is, it's not going to be filmed, because I don't care about your channel. I don't care about my channel. Like, this thing could get deactivated today, and I wouldn't give a fuck about it. Okay. It's not about that. I don't make my channel for approval seeking. I don't make it for clicks and likes. Technically I did, because I won the bet, but you see, if I wanted to fucking make this channel into something, you would think I would fucking curse and make repugnant comment and make just utter like disgust from my fucking viewers, and just call out and make fun of my viewers and just fucking draw first blood. You think I'd fucking do all that if I was looking for acceptance? And he says that I want attention. It's like, it's fucking, you see here? You see how it's the opposite? This guy wants more attention. I could give a fuck about the attention. It's just funny. I just want the AdSense check. I don't care if people fucking like it or they don't. Shit, man. If I can make money off this, just watching me take a shit every day, and I'm like, okay, here's day one, and I put a new video up for that, and it would get clicks and likes, I'd fucking do that. I could care less. But that's the content. So this guy, it's like a Rocky IV situation, Drago versus Apollo, and you know what happened to Apollo. So, it would not be filmed, Pedro. I accept your challenge. I'm going to wind this up a bit. I accept your challenge here. And if you're stupid enough to come down here, we could definitely, if I'm around, because I do a lot of traveling with a business. It's not DoorDash. Yeah. So let's not get into that. I don't need to brag and fucking go into my life like this guy would give you a whole fucking half hour about that if he actually did that. So If I'm around, we can come down. You tell your girlfriend to go wait in the hotel, or it's just mano y mano. If that kind of situation would ever happen, it'd be like a Cape Fear thing. You ever watch that movie, The Dumpster Part? So that's what it'd be like. It's not about the fucking YouTube. You got a legitimate problem with me now that you want to take into the physical world. Boy, you're coming to the wrong bull. That's all I gotta say. You're coming to the wrong guy with that shit. And I'd be more than happy, boy, to have that board meeting in person. But it won't be filmed. It's between you and me. It's just a private matter. And if you can handle those terms, Pedro, I'd be more than happy. I'd be more than happy to accept it. But it's it's one of those things where there's no gloves, there's no cameras, there's no clicks, there's no likes, there's no iPhone, there's no shaking the camera. Because I don't even know how you would do it. You would have to bring one of your stupid minions down here to fucking film it. Because how are you going to do that? You can actually do it like a pickup drop-off video. When you're getting hit, you're getting one in there, right cross, left cross, jab. How are you going to hold the phone without shaking it? Because you shake the fuck out of it enough. I don't understand it. Are you going to do like a body cam thing? I don't know. But clearly, I'm not down with that. But I am down with a private meeting. I am down with that. So we can have that board meeting. We can air our fucking. If you like, I could give a fuck. But if you're stupid, like I said, if you're stupid enough to come down here, shit, man, that's a fucking challenge. Shouldn't do that to an Army veteran. It doesn't. It probably won't wind up good for you. But hey, the world is filled with stupid people. We need more ditch diggers. I mean, that whole fucking thing. And we need more of these assholes because, they keep people like me entertained. And yes, I owe Pedro everything for my 1,000 subscribers because I do the fucking whole channel on him. Okay. Let's go with that. So, Pedro, congratulations. You are responsible for my 1,000 subscribers like I could give a fuck about. Yeah, there's my response to you, Pedro Doordash. And then the last thing, I thought it was funny when I sent him this crap. I don't watch. I'm like, hey, like, dude, fucking just be real. And after he goes back and forth, then he came back at me one more time. I don't watch you or pay you any mind. So that's fucking lie number one. Lie number one. Something was sent to me. I believe that, but I believe that you actually are subscribed and you fucking watch my channel. Okay, you fucking click on it. When I send you these links, you fucking watch it. So something was sent to me. That's probably because I fucking sent it to you. It's fucking liar. I asked you a couple of times if you wanted to chat. You see how he goes back and he tries to be nice after that knee-jerk reaction, and I fucking annihilated him on it with the email. But he won't, he doesn't want to speak. He can't say my name. I asked you a couple times if you wanted to chat. Yeah, back when I wasn't like just fucking blatantly hostile to you. I just asked if you wanted to put our channels up for deletion. No, you kind of just didn't ask that. You fucking wanted to challenge me to a fucking fisticuffs match, dude. You see how he backpedals? Like, no, I didn't say that because, no, I'm going to run it through my pea brain and, wait a minute, I think I got caught here. And this guy, I shouldn't be fucking with this guy because he's probably, oh boy, can I take it back? Yeah. Your response tells me a lot. Boy, my response here is going to tell you a lot when your stupid assholes view this shit. Okay, I don't know what this means, this other line. I have you a shot. I think it means to say I gave you a shot. Okay. Oh, he gave me a shot. Oh my God, he guy gave me a shot. Well, here's what I'm going to do with it. His shot, because I'll do a shot of Crown. I'll do a black tooth grin, okay, for dime. That's the only shot that I do. Fucking get you pulling that. Okay, dickhead. And then he's like, a simple yes or no would have been sufficient. I'm not bothered. Yeah, you are bothered. Everything he says here, even in his 3 sentences, it's just a blatant lie. It's always the opposite of what these fucking clowns say. It's the truth. The truth is the opposite. So he's like, see ya. So then again, look at him. He's got to save grace there. Be in Texas first week of March if you're available. Thanks for your service. Oh, because I mentioned that I was an Army veteran. And it's so fucking true. You don't want to, you got to watch. You got to watch, Pedro, who you run your mouth to and who you challenge. And I'm giving you fair advice because I'm not going to have time for this. I highly doubt this fucking thing would actually happen. But, he just attempted to backpedal and take it back here because, like, dude, I will school you on that, boy, because you really can't, you got to watch when you try to take things into the physical world. Like, this is all a big fucking joke back and forth, but if you're that triggered and if you're that angry, like, I'm a fucking angry motherfucker, and I'll be the first to admit it. I'm 100% fucking truthful about everything. I got fucking issues, obviously. Fucking, I'm just an angry fucking cunt. But, hey, at least I'm fucking honest. At least I'm honest. This guy is fucked up, but he'll lie to your face and tell you he isn't fucked up. Those are the most fucking brutal people to watch out for. Those are the biggest snakes and fucking scumbags of society. There's three people in my eyes, and I'm gonna fucking end it here. And let's see if you can figure out what Pedro is. So, the first type is the people that are fucking fucked up, like me, but they admit they're fucked up, and they admit they got issues, and like they embrace it, and they wear that badge with honor, and they don't apologize for it. The thing is, they're authentic, they're honest. Okay, that's the first type. That's me. The second type is the fucking people that are not honest and are not authentic, and they'll lie to your face, and then they believe that they fucking, by their only dumb by their fucking pea brain, they believe that they actually are honest and respectful and they're doing the right thing. That's like society where we're at in 2021. There's so many just stupid people out there that aren't even aware of what they're doing, okay? So that's a fucking repugnant cunt. Okay, but the biggest cunt of them all, and this guy's the biggest cunt of them all, and this is the fucking people, these are the people you gotta watch out for, okay? He's a guy who knows he's fucked up, and he's a fucking repugnant degenerate of society that, I'm not gonna get into it. You all know my feelings. I did videos about him, right? But the thing is, he knows it, and he hides that fact, and he spins it on purpose, maliciously and repugnantly and intentionally to come across that he's a fucking saint, and he isn't like that. That is the person that's the most lethal. Woo! Those are the fucking scumbag. The true, it's those fucking devils in disguise, and this guy is he's one of them. He's a devil in disguise. A devil inside, every single one of us, a devil inside. What fucking, what song was that from? Forget. Good song. I think it's like an 80s thing. But anyway, so this guy, man, just when you think it's safe to go in the water, just when you think it's safe to fucking turn on YouTube, this shark right here is swimming around. He is the third degree cunt, which I just described, man. He is the most toxic cunt of them all. The guy that's fucked up, but he knows he's fucked up, but he consciously and willfully tries to tell you he's not because he knows what he's doing. Or he could be cunt 2. I think it's a toss-up between cunt 2 and 3. So which do you think it is? I think he's cunt 3. So, anyway, I'm going to wind this fucking thing down. I wanted to make a quick video and rant about this. So if you manage to fucking stay with me this long, hey, more power to you. But, anyway, Pedro, we can definitely set it up, but it's going to be, I'm sorry, it's going to have to be by my terms because just, I'm old school, man. Just do mono. We'll figure it out. No cameras, no clickbaitable shit. If you got that much of a fucking problem with me, yeah, definitely. I'll tell you right to your face basically everything that I say in my fucking channel here. So come down. It's just going to be more or less the same. Otherwise, we'll be sitting at a bar and I'll say that to you in person. Okay? There is a good chance though that we could just bury the hatchet and get along. Who knows? But I don't know. I can't stand stupid dumb fucks like you, and this is why I launch these fucking shots. It's just like Conor McGregor. He's the aggressor, and that's how you got to fucking go after these turkeys and call them out. And this is where it's at in 21. But who knows? But if you're stupid enough, which I do think you are, you can come down here. We can set it up. We'll let it go. This probably won't amount to anything, but if you want to push it, if you want to do that, I just gave you my terms, and be more than happy to fucking school you, boy. So also too, there's one more lesson to learn from this guy's response. You see, if somebody normally, like old school or whatever, if this guy legitimately had a beef with me, these people like Pedro are nothing without their fucking sea of fucking stupid people around them, high-fiving them, slapping them on the ass, patting them on the back, propping them up. Because a guy like this, you have to understand the logic between a real fuck-up like this. They can't get validation from themselves by just confronting the world. Like, you just look at his gun video, like, what a fucking little crybaby wussy he did. He ran out the door because he saw a fucking piece. So the important thing to learn about people like this, though, and this is a good psychology lesson for all you fucking morons who kind of aren't aware of what this guy's doing and who he really is. See, he gets his validation from other people. He does not get it from himself. It doesn't come from inside of him. Because I'm telling you, he never cultivated it inside of him. And you're listening, Pedro, you hear what I'm saying, and you're going to think about this one, because this is like, ooh, let me see here. See, it's always these people who get their source of strength from fucking the sea of fucking assholes around them, because they get validated. They're like, no, you're right, this guy's a fucking asshole. See, it's quite different than me. See, I get all my validation from inside because I cultivated it through life and experiences, and you realize that the bullshit people around you, like these stupid fucking idiots that subscribe and make the clickbait comments that none of you even fucking know. He doesn't even know any of these fucking people. Without them validating him on every one of his stupid videos that is exactly the same pick-up drop-off, and, I can't even think of anything else he says. Shaking the camera? I don't fucking know. I mean, just ask the troll. He hammered it. But, see, he wouldn't exist if he didn't have those people, and he wouldn't be running his mouth to me. Well, he's not really even running his mouth. He wouldn't be typing behind a computer privately that he's withholding from all you minions, and he wouldn't be sending me this shit. Because this guy, I think, honestly, is cunt number 2. He's a toxic mess, but he doesn't even understand what he's doing. So, technically, it isn't at the cunt 3 level where he's malicious and he's a toxic mess and he knows what he's doing, but he does it on purpose. We went through it, right? So you take away his subscribers and the YouTube video, and he's just some other jackass running his mouth on the street, and usually how that winds up when jackasses run their mouth on the street. It's just like, okay, last man standing, right? So he won't do that. He has to get the validation. He has to put it on his channel. He has to get his, here's the thing, Pedro, and, I'm definitely going to end it, but, you don't need those people. If you got a legitimate beef with me, like, this is, it's an issue now that you have with me that you want to take into the physical world. So make it like that. Make it about that, because that, when we come down to it, it's just me and you there. I mean, that's really it. But, what does that say about you? If I come in that thing and you got like 100 people there and you got your fucking camera crew and I show up, I'm like, I don't got none of that. It's not about that. Let's do it old school, Let's have the fucking meeting old school. I mean, there it is. I don't need any of that shit. I don't need this fucking channel. I don't need your channel. It's just funny as shit. I mean, that's the difference between me and you, brother, if you know where I'm going with this. Okay, but this guy is about as weak as it gets, because you take away the people around him that are, that's just all bullshit. If he actually starts getting real for half a second, he'll lose subscribers and he'll lose, he'll start to go the other way. But he can't do it because it's just scripted, it's dramatic, it's just like any other fucking soap opera. That's all it is. Phony, fake. It's just like Hollywood, California, that's all how that fucking area is built. New York, same fucking way. Just trust me, experienced it all. So Pedro, we all know that you're a phony, and this is what phonies do. So yeah, you just show up by yourself, no camera, nobody around. You want to come down, then we got a real life situation. Then if you would actually do that, I would have a tad bit of respect for you. Okay, I would. I'm not even kidding, because then it proves that you're I'm wrong about what I'm saying, but I know you'll never do that, okay? I know you'll never do that, because you're all about the fucking crowd behind you. But you take that security blanket away, excuse me, You take that security blanket away, you're a fucking nobody. And I know, because I've been around those people my whole life. I know I know a thing or two about that. So Pedro, there it is. That's what I think of you. That's really it. That's really it. So you all will watch his response to this, if any, and stay tuned. This could be a dramatic event that he claims he doesn't do. I don't have time for it. I'm feeding my baby. I'm delivering DoorDash. I got fucking what does he say? He's got vending machines. I don't know. Him and Tanner have their gay. They have to do late night encounters because he's in the closet. I don't know. His life's filled, so I don't see him having time for this. I don't even see him coming down here. But again, if he comes down here, let's set it up, Pedro. Let's see what you're made of. The gauntlet has been thrown down. I accept your challenge, but they're on. They're not going to be on just your terms. Okay, I told you what my terms are. So anyway, watch that scene of Rocky IV, Drago and Apollo Creed, the exhibition, and just to get you in the right frame of mind so you can come down to planet Earth. Okay, so hit that goddamn bell. Thanks for watching. You all stay negative out there, and as always, go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. See you later.